So today we are streaming NoPixel. I need to join the cadet queue, I think. I'll do that in a minute. We're talking. We're vibing. I just had a break for the 10th time, so finally said I was done with it. It was mutual, but at least they said they still like me. Fair enough. Yeah, off and on again relationships just don't work. So I feel that. I don't get into relationships like often. I try to avoid that. Borg, how the hell are you? Man, we got everyone here tonight. Yeah, off and on relationships just aren't my speed. Either you're with it or you're not. You're good? Good to hear, good to hear. I want a one and done. Yeah, one and done relationship type thing. I'm kind of like, if you're done, you're done type thing. That's kind of my view on it. Which is, I mean, that's what me and the boyfriend came to the agreement of. It's like we're done. We're not staying with each other. We're still gonna. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're moving in together. That's only because I need a fucking roommate. Because I want to move the hell out of this dorm. It's like we're on good terms. We're moving into it with each other for like roommates and shit. We're still on like good terms. So there's that. Do I think moving in like that would go well? I think it'd be fine. We still talk daily and hang out daily. It's not like we're strangers to each other. My first boyfriend in a long time? Yeah. I don't date. I'm too busy to date. I don't get time for that shit. You know, for a year, had moving in with a friend I had for like 3 years. Yeah, moving in with friends. I mean, living with friends is rough, right? The good thing with me and the ex is that we kind of know we can live with each other. My hair's shorter than usual, so I got it cut like a while ago, but like it's still, the length is still going pretty good on it. The length is still going pretty well on it, I would say. Do I dye it? So I dye it black now, and I need to keep dyeing it black. It's kind of getting to the point where I'm gonna need to do it again. Although cast sways up and down, I don't need to do it again. I need to do it again. I like the length. Yeah, the length has been working out. I'm like debating between like shaving it all off and letting it go forever. Taper fade, yeah. Man, hope the drop frames don't stay like this all night. We'll see. Ah. How do I fix it for work? No, normal hairstyle. Swap it all to the side. I need a new hairstyle. I really do think that I need to go like I need to slick it back. I think I need to start doing that more. Thank you for the 10 biddies. Have a few leftover biddies. Any biddies are appreciated. Let's enter the queue here. Let me enter. Let me in. Let me in. Don't want people associate with my friend. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Gotta support those close to you. Did I instantly get in? This DOC ticket's fucking baller if I just got in. Wow, I got in. Do I still work at the country club? So I work at the country club. I'm now part-time. I moved back from full-time to part-time. I do events now. I'm strictly an event bartender now. I work strictly as an event bartender. I don't do serving. I don't do event serving. Nothing like that. I am a strict banquet bartender. So I'll be coming out with several million. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Make that money. Yeah, so I'm still working at the club. Still some good people there. So, yeah, I still work at the country club. I work as exclusively an event bartender right now. Need surgery? Yikes. Bartending is fun. Bartending is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's interesting. It's new. It's new and exciting every day. Like, I walk into work, I never know what I'm gonna see, right? How's the esports stuff going? Esports has been going well. I'm waiting to hear back on one thing, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm on. I guess what I can say is I'm on broadcast team, so I am on our broadcast team. I'll go to gay bars. I work in country clubs, although I should work in a gay bar. I've been told. But yeah, I work for the content team as well now for the esports stuff. So I work on events and content. So if you ever see this, us streaming, it's probably me. I'm a city country boy. That's fair. I think after living in a city for a little bit, I'd be a distraction at a gay bar. I thought about like, what if I open my own bar? Connecting to server. I would open my own gay bar. I think that would be fun. Think be a lot of dudes with me. That's true. Just look at the gay bar, I'd probably make about the same. It's just I don't want to have to drive far for work, and it's hard to find like bartending jobs when you're under 21. Even though you have the experience. Because I have experience. Need to restart game again. Ah. God damn it. Age? I'm 19. Bot's down, of course. The bot has been like so good when I've not been streaming. DOC. Don't do this to me. I was a minor last time. Yeah, then I was probably still bussing then. Bro. I spent a lot last year stupidly. I am terrible with money management. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm terrible with money management. I'm good with, I'm not good at saving money. I'm good at managing money. Like, I'm sure my tax advisor loves me for the way I handle my money. Because I keep everything documented. I document everything. Finally. Holy shit, that was a process. Now I know none of my keybinds are gonna be set right. Teach me your ways. Well, I mean, I just save receipts. Like anytime I pay for something, I have like a Discord server that literally just has me in it, and I keep everything organized in that because it's the easiest way to keep things on track between my phone and my wallet. Not my phone and my wallet, my phone and my fucking computer. iOS hates me right now. The iOS absolutely adores me because I file everything. So I file more than I really should for, I feel like. Because, like, would the iOS really get on me if I fucking didn't file my Twitch taxes? Probably not. But did I file it? Yeah. You need to stream more often? It feels like every time you stream I have to resubscribe. Yeah. I'll be streaming tomorrow, hopefully, with Hogwarts Legacy. But thank you so much for the 21 months of Prime Gaming. 21. Almost to that sweet 2 years. And you get that new sub badge. Yeah. I need to stream more. I know. I get it. How many motel? They don't have online tax Missouri. Really? That's interesting. Just make sure my voice chat is fucking working. Yep. Okay.
Already, we're just trying to work one document at a time.
Howdy.
Academy and day ones. Hello, Peter. Academy and day ones are. Oh, sorry. Let me unlock it for you.
Thank you.
Academies and day ones are kind of priority to make sure that we teach them.
Is 76 to Bolenberg.
Oh shit, my radio's off. Nice.
Who's getting called?
Yes, Harvey.
Oh.
I'm busy. What you want, man? What is in your mouth?
Look at Harvey.
I don't care. If you don't hear from me, I got kidnapped by this clownsters prison. Okay, bye.
Thank you for reminding me to get my Glock in my lap.
Yep. Peter, don't leave the car no matter what you do.
Gotcha.
Unless we tell you it's safe to do.
Yeah, they're still here.
So... Oh.
Want some ice cream? It'll cost $100.
God, that shit better be good.
Oh.
It's a hot day. You know what I'm saying? It's a hot day, so you gotta get cooled off, man.
Okay, quickly inside.
Peter.
Alrighty, let me go ahead and whip this up for you real quick.
Oh, what's that good?
Okay,
Okay.
Okay, what do you want on it?
Let me get a little hot fudge on that bitch. Maybe
Hot
like
fudge,
a cherry
okay,
or
okay.
two. Classic Sunday, man. Classic Sunday.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh.
Okay. I'm cautious right now because of the clown.
I miss what we used to do to clowns, man.
Alright, do this part quickly with signing in and getting a call sign.
Alright, go ahead and sign it.
Help out.
So right here is the clipboard that you would sign into DOC and sign out every single day you come for your shift. So if you just peek at it and just clock on duty.
Okay. Oh, I'm not eligible for this job, apparently.
Oh.
Are you clicking the DOC option?
No. There we go. I can't.
Yeah, you know you're not a cop, right? You know you're a DOC
Yeah,
guard.
it takes me a while to register that.
Alright, let's get in the locker room so we're not in public. Allow the clowns to get to it.
Yeah, have you considered a call sign that you would like to use?
I don't know if 707 is taken.
It is taken, yes.
How about 737?
It should be free. Give me a second.
It is free.
Sweet. Hey, how you doing? Thanks so much for the 29-month resub. I appreciate it.
All right, let's get you moved around. Leave cadet queue on the red button and then join on the green one in dispatch.
Okay. Thanks so much for the resub. I appreciate it. It's awesome to see you on NoPixel now. Man, it's
What is
crazy
it with
being on-
everybody picking the 7x7 call signs? They're so cringe. I'm kidding.
Oh. I mean, the only cringe one is 727.
Yeah, I
Alrighty.
agree with that. Yeah. So you have to fix your call sign in Siri as well. You want to help him with that, Cole?
Indeed, I do. All right. So if you go ahead and pull out your T phone,
Okay.
you're going to think about a text message of call sign, and you're going to put 737.
Okay. How am I doing? Doing okay.
So
I can't
let's
complain.
do
But
this real quick.
Won't do
What menu
anything
can
good.
stay in here? Quickly clock out and clock back in.
Okay.
Alrighty, let me check. All right, let's get in here. Never mind. Come on. Alrighty, there you go. It's done.
I'm judging. I'm judging.
I'm just make. So in here, you can access your locker rooms where you get your gear, your uniform, and anything else you need to do. So if you come to over here, one of these lockers will be yours,
Okay.
and I will read out the racks and all that that you're going to need to set your clothing to.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I don't know if I saved this outfit or not.
Are you a long sleeve type of person or short sleeve?
You know me. I'm short sleeve.
All right. So for your jacket rack, it's going to be rack 431, option 0. For your undershirt rack, it is going to be 211. For your gloves, is going to be any black or gray gloves. Alrighty. For your pants rack, it's going to be 164, option 1.
Was he already prison code?
For
He was a
your
prison code in
shoes rack, is going to be 25.
Echo, but this is NoPixel. So it's a different server.
And so you're going to go to another. At the very bottom of the racks, there should be decals that we can sew onto your uniform. It's going to be for short sleeves, rack 140, option 8. And it is personal preference, but you can keep your name tag empty, or you can have for bag option, which is going to be on another in your accessories for your bag rack is going to be 120, option 1. And for your vest, it's going to be 67, option 3.
Yeah, so Echo AP and
Alright, there
NoPixel
we
are different
go.
servers.
Go ahead and make sure you add it to your outfits in there so that you always have a extra uniform.
Okay.
Alrighty. It's actually the exact uniform until all the way. The vest is going to be what you'll have until you reach senior CO, which then you'll have an entire different vest.
Okay.
But we'll all wear the same uniform.
Cool.
Right. Do you have anything on you that you do not wish to take out into the yard?
Probably this expired pistol.
I'm going to bell check you real quick.
Oh god.
Don't square up with me, mister.
I forget how to exist. Holy shit.
Right, I'll discard that pistol and the fish that you had.
Thank you for the fish.
All right, follow me. So, how broke are you?
I'm getting sued.
It's already been done.
Oh, yikes.
How bad?
That is negative 97K.
Okay. Follow me. Can you toss this money at me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in your pockets.
Boop.
I just took it from your. Oh, yeah, just give it to me. Wait. I'll
Alright,
take it.
well-
Yeah. I took it. Yeah. I'll throw it at you. Why'd you have 6 grand in a bundle? Wait, who am I throwing at? Hello? Who's?
Blue hair.
Yeah, well, I mean, this guy's in the way. Do you want the money?
I'm in debt, so.
Okay, do you want his 6 grand?
You know what? Just toss at him. All right. Thank you, Bowman.
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, let's. Alrighty, so I did miss a little bit step, but it's kind of useful because I have to get to that section. In here, and also in the locker room, you can access your evidence locker, which it will be evidence and your call sign, and that's where you'll put all your DOC equipment when you go off duty and grab it when you come on duty. Anything you have personal, you'll stick in there that you don't want lifers or inmates to get.
All right.
Over here is the armory. With that 3K, I'm going to tell you what you need to buy. You may not have room for it all, so you would have to put some of the stuff inside your locker.
Okay.
You are going to want to buy a taser and put it in your second holster. Or sorry, your third holster.
Okay.
You're going to buy a flashlight or a baton or both. A flashlight is useful as it's short. You can still hit people with it, but it's also useful to look at where evidence is on the ground. A baton is useful because it has a long reach of hit.
Okay.
You can get both and put them in your pocket, and we'll put them in your locker later. You'll grab 6 times taser cartridges.
Okay.
15 times IFAX.
You said 15?
15, yes.
Okay.
You're going to grab the PD Glock or the Glock 22.
Okay.
You are also going to grab a PD watch and compass.
Okay.
And you're also going to grab a radio.
All right.
If you have the space, you'll be grabbing 3 times body armor.
Okay.
These are optional, but it's best to have it. But you will need a binoculars, but you can also get the camera. But that one's optional.
I'll just get binoculars for now and I'll save up for the camo.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Did you get everything?
I think so.
All right.
Can you meet
The
Sergeant?
items that I had you buy is the only things you should ever buy from this armory, unless you have been trained to do so. You would not buy the rubber slugs shotgun, as currently locked away to high command.
Okay. Do I need to buy pistol bullets by chance?
You don't need to, but it is recommended that you have it in your locker just in case you go through half of your bullets.
Oh, does it already come with some bullets in it?
Yes, it does. It comes with 150 bullets.
Okay.
So our evidence lockers, which is going to be in your call sign, is where you would put all the extra stuff, as you should only have 2 vests on you. One is on you as attached, and one as a backup, and the other one should be in the locker. You should only carry 6 IFAKs on you at any given interval. The rest stays in the locker, and same thing with cartridges. For the taser, you would only need 4, and the rest stays in the locker. At a later time, you can always purchase 20 of the cartridges and IFAKs and put them in there because you'll go through them quite a bit.
All right.
With these lockers, nobody is able to access them unless you give them permission. Only exception is High Command, and Command itself has the master key to all lockers, and they can open it. We also have additional lockers that everybody has access to use, which are shared lockers. Have you studied the SOPs before coming on shift?
Of course.
So, shared lockers, we have 700.1.
There's a lot in here.
Sorry, I'm listening to the radio. All right, so I'm sorry. Let me start off fresh again. The Share Locker 700 is for any retrieved missing DOC equipment. Point 1 is for general DOC and lifer storage. Point 2 is for visitation and phone scuff items, and point 3 is for visitor contraband. Point 4 is work release items that can be sold. Point 5 is a scrapyard key and crowbar, which we don't use that locker anymore as the scrapyard stays open 24/7. 700.6 and 7 is our master contraband lockers. So when you're on duty, you'll see, if you see anything laying on the ground that is out of ordinary, like PCV pipes or chemicals, you would just place them inside the locker as long as they're not found by anybody. If they're found by a person, we would put them in a separate locker. I mean, well, we still put in that contraband, but we'll notate it under the paperwork.
Okay.
We also have 700.10, 11, 12, 13, etc., which is our trash lockers for any PE and DOC equipments. Your expired tasers, your expired pistol, anything to do with government official equipment, you would put it
I think we got a
inside.
text message there, Cole, if you wanna answer that. Attaboy.
All right. Sorry about that. The dot trash locker that we have is anything that is junk related, so like expired food, expired anything that's not technically a weapon or anything. We do have a food locker, which is .food, which is where we put fresh food, and that is eligible for any COs to eat if they're feeling hungry or thirsty. We have .smokes, which is where we have cigarettes and coffee. Equipment has spare radios, cameras, and binoculars, and we also have prison med, which you should never access unless you're medical staff. And we also have prison event, which is only for events that's going on.
Okay.
So from here, we are going to go ahead and turn on our radios. So however you set up your belt binds for radio.
It's a great question how I have that set up. Hoya radio. What's something I don't use? Does F12 used? I don't think so. Okay.
Our radio channel is always 5, so you would click the dial on the top right of your radio and click on the 5 button.
Okay.
And you would then hit enter on the button as well. Go ahead and do a radio check.
Radio check.
There we go.
2.
So at this point, we are going to go ahead and mark ourselves 1041. So you would use your call sign and do so.
737, show me 1041.
We're back on board. All right, let's head over to the next area where we should go.
You may want to bring your CPI from the from inside prison. Jesus, I'm tired. And drive over there. There's a lot of people inside.
Follow me.
You guys want to buy ice cream? Ice cream, milkshakes, peanuts.
All right, this is another access point for your locker. And this is where you would want to put your gun away.
So put my gun away before I enter Southwark.
Correct.
Okay.
Alrighty. So for your watch, go make sure you use it like a normal watch. You put it on and all that.
Okay.
Alright. We're going to enter an area where we have to deal with a lot of people. I'm going to take 737 through the Chin Pop Boy so I don't open up outer gates.
I'm all good.
Alright.
718 is running to the FCT in the meantime.
And far. Let's go over this way. What we're doing is we're going to hop in the vehicle here and go over to our FCT building, which is new addition to us, as it was a government-funded building as is a memorial for a CO that was killed by a lifer. I fucking hate that. So, to open up these gates and close them, you would use your Y-fob.
Okay.
It is open whenever you're ready.
Alrighty. Let's go. Welcome to the FCT. This is another location. Once you get the rank of Solo Cadet, you will be able to gain access to this building, and you'll be able to wake up here whenever you want to come on duty. Here, you can up here at this clipboard, you can sign in.
You wanna tell him how to? Oh, do it on. Yeah, just do it on.
I get the idea. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm jumping. I was going to speak as soon as it's done putting up. Anyways, you would clock on doing it by clocking on duty by letting dispatch know. Here we can also receive any stuff from outside sources, so like food or repair kits if we're in here actively and we have the door open. Alright, and through here we have our interview room to the left. Bathrooms right ahead. Coffee area with lounging so that you don't have to sit in a break room. We have storage room, warden's office, and a break room to the right here where we have access to the food fridge and arcades and all that. We also have a special room, which I'll show you later, plus another armory room. And this is where we're going to sit and pretty much do the classroom. This is used as a classroom, meeting room, or roll call room. You actually don't have to sit. You can stand. So, have you read the 10 codes that we have in our SOP?
Yes.
Okay. So, most known 10 codes are 1013 Alpha and the 1013 Bravo. Do you know the difference in how to use them?
Yeah, Alpha is an active scene and Bravo is you just being dumb.
Pretty much. You know the differences between a 78 and a 77?
I do not actually.
So a
Wait,
1077 is a non-emergency request and assistance call out, and a 1078 is a emergency call out for assistance. They both have different meanings. As one is, let's use lifers as a full examples for all this. You are being beat up or you're being chased by a lifer. You are obviously going to call for 77 to get assistance with that, and 78 it's a good point of using it if you see a lifer trying to attack you with a shiv or a weapon entirely, and or you see someone inmate coming out with a gun and attacking another inmate or another officer on the ground. there's additional other Tenkos like 1014, which are medics down, and 10-7 out of service, 10-8. You obviously know that 10-6. There's a lot of the common ones that are must know that you already know. Is there any other Tenkos you can think of besides the common ones?
Most of the standard ones come to mind. Got, your 1010, your fight in progress. Your 1023 on location, 22 just for code. Shots fired, 71.
Alrighty. Hey, Bowman, you want to be a dummy?
I mean, I was born a dummy. What up?
Not in that term, but this is going to help you really understand.
Hmm.
We have different ways of doing it. And we have two different type of cuffs. We have hard cuffing and soft cuffing.
1 second.
Okay. Anyways. Our
Okay, go.
I knew you were going to do that. So, the primary way of cuffing is always hard cuffing. You can uncuff once to soft cuff and uncuff twice to fully uncuff. So, if you, on your duty belt, you have a pouch that has an up arrow,
Okay.
and that would be for cuffing. But before you cuff anybody, you would say going for cuffs, so that they are aware that you're going for cuffing. But before you cuff somebody, they must be facing away from you, as is because hands go behind the backs. We also have, like I said, uncuffing. There's another pouch that you can put the handcuffs back in after you take them off, which will be facing down. Then you can move inmates around if they're in cuffs, or if they're down on the ground. Sorry about that. By moving left.
Okay.
And you can
Are
put...
you okay, Cole?
I couldn't hold in my sneeze. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
You can also put in cuffs. Any inmates that are cuffed or injured inside a vehicle by using the right arrow on the door.
All right. Okay.
So, do you want to give it a try cuffing Bowman here?
Sure. Face away.
What if I don't want to?
I'll get really upset with you.
And then what? What you gonna do? Cry about it? Write me a soft, like a short story or something?
I will. Maybe I will.
Okay, well now I'm not turning around because maybe I want this story.
Well, too bad you're not getting one now.
Okay, now what?
Good. You might want to jump Peter Yao Spider.
Fine. I just want my hat, man. Sure, put me in fucking cuffs.
Well, hold on, wait. We'll pick up your hat here. We'll put it back on. There you go. Now we're gonna go for cuffs. All right, going for cuffs.
Fine.
Keep in mind, inmates can resist cuffs.
I am washed for the sake of practice. And, teaching.
Again, in order to uncuff somebody, you would do it twice. If you want to soft cuff them to allow them to move around, you would uncuff them once. It's basically loosening the handcuffs so that they can move around freely. That's what you get for trying to jump. All right, let's go ahead and cuff him.
Cuff him?
No, not cuff him. Uncuff. But I'm not gonna have you escort him around because it's not very nice. But you would basically carry him around when you're going to Aztec or to Infirmary or any parts of the DOC. You can also, you have another pair of handcuffs that allows you to immediately just soft cuff inmates so that they can freely still move around without having to be loosened.
Okay, and where are those cuffs?
You would have to put them on your belt as they're in your locker and basically
Okay.
set them up for use.
Yeah, and those cuffs, I never want to see in a situation. Imagine you're running around chasing somebody and this just happens. Kind of bad. These are for inmates, you know, who are consenting. You're taken to the infirmary or any elsewhere part of prison. You know, they've said, yeah, sure, you can cuff me. You just put them in soft cuffs, super easy. Then hey, I took them off. Always vocalize before. I don't want to see that or just hear the noise and they're like, oh, I'm in cuffs. Out of surprise. So make sure to vocalize everything you're doing.
Oh, soft
Understood?
cuffs on mine. Yes, sir.
If you're looking for it, I think it's government action and then like soft cuff.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah. It's the muscle. Yep. I has you know, I feel like it works well. You know, it's I
Yeah.
got them
yeah.
soft cuffs. Yeah. Sometimes I pull off my phone and I, you know, oops. It is whatever.
I hate doing that because I do it too when trying to bring up something on my phone.
Yeah, but I was just fast, you know. My wrists move fast. Do's and don'ts.
Alright.
Something I never want to see or hear as well is, hey, I'm gonna front cuff you, but you know this is very unpleasant. Oh, never mind. Actually, wait. You can't double cuff anymore, Morgan. You can't double cuff anymore.
That's
What the
correct.
fuck?
I was about to get to the do's and don'ts.
When did that happen?
What? The double cuffing?
Yeah.
It's always been that way. We're not allowed to double cuff.
No, I mean, you can't. You physically can't double cuff somebody anymore. You used to be able to.
I think that was recent.
Oh.
Anyways, never ever front cuff anybody. Escort soft cuffed inmates as they can freely move around themselves. Do not ever double cuff, but since that's not not really an issue anymore, it's still being said. Do not cuff anybody without vocalizing that you're going to cuff them. Do not ever tase or rubber slug somebody right after they resist handcuffing. It's because of the fact that once they are resisting cuffs, you have superhuman strength for up to God know however long. I've been resisted to cuffs 30 times out of one inmate. I do not know why. And tasers and slugs just shrugs it off. We're going to the belts, which is your F1 belts.
First.
So on the duty belt, you're gonna have a lot of actions that you can perform. I'm sure you are aware of them already. Probably played around a little bit. You know, your MTW, which you can find. Right now, you won't see the reports button. You might see it actually, but you don't have access to the reports. That's where we conduct our day-to-day business. Anything that happens in prison, where a lifer is either injured or has to go to ADSIC for punishment, or we do a trip or anything like that, we would make a report about it. We document things on here like who's on a hut, on a hold for terrorism, murder, anything really. Recently sentenced inmates. Let's say somebody's spent up on life in prison or 7 years for drug trafficking. It would be in a pinned report. You'll have this training once you get solo cadet. For now, you can see the profiles, properties, charges, staff, legislation, and business. The front page you cannot see, like the warrant. This is nothing for your eyes. We don't see the bolo. Our tech guys just haven't been able to remove it. We are not PD. We will never be PD unless we go to PD. But pretend you don't see any of this.
Okay.
All right, Morgan, go ahead. I'm gonna make a phone call.
And even if you do become a solo, don't suspect to be able to see the MDW all the time. Because I still don't have mine, and I'm a CO. Anyways. When you look at your F1 belt, you are looking at me, you have a prison option in your phone, basically, but you also have it on your belt. This allows you to apply a tracker. Do not apply that to anybody, regardless of if you want to or not. And basically, you can also check people's wrists to see how long they have left here, their inmate ID, and what their total time, like jail time plus their parole, and what tasks they have assigned.
And how do I see this?
If you look directly at me and hold your, not hold, sorry, use your F1 belt muscle.
Yeah, I don't see that.
It's because we're not in the prison.
Oh, okay.
It would be there.
Okay.
When we're outside of prison, we do not have access to ice packs or to the prison training section because of the fact that we're nowhere near. But when you look at me, you do see the police box.
Yes.
Here you can search someone's pockets. Make sure you ask for consent before you do so, because they probably don't want you to really just go and look in there. You do have the frisk option, which allows you to just pat the person down to see if they have any bulges, which is useful, but also annoying. You can also examine the person in front of you to see what's wrong with them, like when they're medically down, you can do so. Never ever use the term cavity search when you're searching someone's pockets, as it is a quick way to lose your job and not be allowed back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Frisking, like I said, is basically bulge in this case, and if you don't see anything that's a weapon, it's not consent. Let's just put it easy way. But that is also why you have IFACs in your pocket, is so that you can use them when you're outside the prison. You have any questions before I move on, Peter?
Nope.
Sorry. 13 alphas and 13 bravos. When you are injured and downed on the floor, your F1 belt will allow you to send out 2 different distress signals, the 13 alpha and 13 bravo. There is a 30-second delay before it goes off over dispatch and beeps. Do not use it because I do not want you having PD roll here. But 13 bravo, as you understand, is when you fuck up. It's also not for when you fuck up, is when inmates punch you or anything. The only time an alpha is ever to be used is if a weapon has been used, or they are robbing you. As soon as they go take your belt off, it will immediately dispatch an alpha. All right. We will go ahead and head up to the top of the building. So this is our second floor of the FCT. This is where the good part is, or the fun part, if you really think about it. Let's start this way. This is where our extra locker rooms are, where you can put your gear in away and get your gear, change your outfits. This is out of order technically right now, as they're still sealed shut. We're still trying to get them to work.
Okay.
Coming back through here, this door to the left, do not ever enter this door if you want to keep your job, because if you go through it and you get caught, you are going to be fired and terminated. Terminated and blacklisted from the DOC and any PD for the rest of your life.
What's behind the door?
I do not know because of that reason. This is our weight room, our exercising room. This is the weight section or exercise section where you have treadmills and dumbbells.
We're upstairs.
This is yoga, where if you want to come here to relax and basically get rid of the stress, you'll come here and do so. This is our boxing ring, or what we like to call the cadet fighting ring, so that they can figure out who is going to go with the FTO that is available. As long as there's 2 or more of you. Now the fun part. This is another point where you can grab your uniform or your weapons. I'm sorry, Peter.
Damn.
That was the muzzle spasm. I'll check you up at the prison in a bit once we get back over. Alright. Go on through. This is our shooting range. Over here is where you can grab your, change out your lethals and all that if you have additional ones, but as you only have a Glock, that's all you're going to use. So go ahead and select a stall.
I should grab my weapon out of my locker.
Yes, you should. You can use this one over here. $737. Okay. All right. I will stand here. This is the Glock 22 that you are holding. You have a flashlight attachment to it, and you have no rounds. I'm gonna have to buy a lot more ammunition for that. Okay. Anyway, so Glock 22 is a single fire weapon, and there's
Make
a
sure to 3-on-1.
I'm not gonna shoot right now, but yes. If you on your flashlight, there is a E button that will allow you to turn on your flashlight. Let me send out that 311. From DOC, disregard shots at Bolingbrook, conducting firearms training. Okay. So now we have the free range to shoot. Like I said, your Glock 22 is a single fire pistol, but if you hold down on the trigger, it is automatic. Let me give it a try. Try to aim up. Alrighty. Go ahead and give it a try with your flashlight as well on. Go ahead and shoot with it.
Such a weird. I don't. Oh wait, I know what I
So
did.
there's another weapon we do have, but we have no access to right now. Like I said, is because it's locked behind command. It is. I was getting to that section. Our rubber slug shotgun, which is a cert that you would need, but due to the fact that we don't have access to that cert because it's once again locked behind command, I will not be able to teach you it. Give me a second. How many have access to that then?
Command plus.
I'll make sure.
Sir.
Alrighty. Had to ask him a question. Alright. So generally if I had another command if I had a command member here, they would be able to show you how the FN works. Due to the fact that they're not on duty, they can't. Go ahead and store your lethal at this point. Sorry.
Did you 3-on-1 that you're done?
I'm about to. I'm gonna get out there.
10-4. Do you have a flashlight on you, Peter?
Yes.
All right. You wanna take a look at the casings that you just shot?
Sure.
Unfortunately, we're not able to pick these up, but in a situation and the inmate
DOC
shoots
find
a gun,
training is concluded.
you still document the casings in the MDW. So you would take a scene picture and then manually input the casing number. But we cannot associate them in the MDW, sadly. And of course, you see the projectile hits. And if there's an inmate, you would find DNA. But I say typically just ignore all of these while starting out. And as a reminder, even taser procs will leave casings.
Oh, nice.
Simple enough. As soon as you're done here, Cole, I'm gonna go 42. I assume you're just gonna spin the catwalks. Unless you're staying on duty, Peter. It's all up to you.
I might. I don't know just yet.
Gotcha.
Alright, we still have other section we can do. We'll figure out whether he wants to on duty or not.
What is even left? I thought you almost covered everything, right? The shared garage.
Shared garage, the initial walk through the north yard, the tour of the yard, and all that. But we haven't really touched the DOC part fully yet.
Yep.
No,
Yeah,
you
head
can
inside
go and
and do the prison actions.
Alright.
You know, emphasize on who we can put the collars on.
Will do.
Yeah, I got yelled at the morgue by a sergeant who said, "No, I can do whatever the fuck I want." So yeah, lovely.
I'm not surprised.
PD are wild.
I do think I'm not going for him right now.
Right now, exactly. You can do whatever you want. I'm not judging.
So, I will say this just because people don't really know it, but you have to be here at least 4 months to even be able to have the application given.
Gotcha.
But once you're a full CO or senior CO, whatever you are, at 3 or 4 months, you can talk to any PD member and ask for an application, and they'll go ahead and give you one if they feel that you're worth it. All right.
It's a long ass time to wait for PD.
And my car was working perfectly earlier. I don't know why it did it. All right. These are our towers. Over there to that way is our Alpha Tower. This is our 9 tower on the and it basically goes clockwise or counterclockwise. I forget. I'm not really too concerned. It goes Alpha 1 all the way through 9 here. Basically, the way we really deal with it is this is going to be our north yard up here. We're going to take the staircase so I can show you. So this is the north yard. This is where basically we are free reign to have our lethals and all that. No one can access this side except for us. As you can see, there's a skate park to the right that blocks off the AdSeg and Gen Pop from here. We also have the motor pool option that allows us into here. This is our north tower, which is one location you can access your locker, but we try not to use it because you can't really access it. But this is actually where Charles Lafayette, was our former warden, was buried. So he's actually right below the catwalk part. Are you silent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't know if I was losing your attention.
No, you're good.
But there is another section which I will have to drive us back and we can go on foot because I did not want to park my car this way. So, I'm going to explain this real quick before I take off. The number one rule of being a prison guard is doors. Lock them behind you, even if the person behind you is following. They have a key too. They can unlock the door. But if they're super behind you, let them through. But if they're falling behind, lock in, they'll unlock it. Inmates may be waiting by visitation to greet the new cadets, which is you. I'm not going full into detail on that one because I really don't want to, as there's no lifers right now. So this is our shared garage parking. So about right here, you can access the garage. Go ahead and go into the Crown Vic option and pull out a YUH2 license plate Crown Vic.
You said YH2?
YUH2, yes.
YUH.
Should be near the top.
Shouldn't? I might be blind. YU. Ah, I see it.
When you're a solo cadet, you'll be able to pull this out to come on duty. Or usually go to locations if we approve it. So go ahead and put it away. Good. You would get out of it and look at your F1 belt and park it.
Man, you think I would know this by now?
Alright, go ahead and try to find the dash hound.
That just takes a minute. Is that like a license plate of a vehicle? Or is that a type of vehicle? Ah, I see a dash hound. This is nice.
It's a piece of shit, but yes, it's our transport bus that we use to transport lifers if we have a lot of them. But primarily, we'll try to use our CVPI. or explorers if we have them. You can go and put a whip. Go ahead and pull out a explorer called Clear Water. This is Corporals Plus only, so they're the only ones that can actually drive it. But I'm having you pull out so you can get an idea what it looks like. Now you can put it away. Alrighty. We have additional other vehicles. We have 3 CVPIs that are shared. There is RLR1U3BK or Q3ZYC66C, and obviously the last one you pulled out, which was YA2. Our Explorers, which are Command Plus, I'm not Command, sorry, Corporals Plus, is Clearwater for supervisors and D6919Q46 for High Command only. Dash Hound, which I told you is used for moving inmates in large quantity. We also have a mule truck and a pony van, which we use for commissary, which we don't have running right now. All right, I'm going to hop in. Alright, let's make sure you don't have your weapon, but I will do the same once I'm done. Let's go for a belt check.
713 from 718. Do you need me for anything? Otherwise, I will go for 2.
Negative, you can go for the 2.
7-4, with that said, 718, 1042. Good luck, Peter, and you guys stay safe.
And for you too. So, you can move your stuff back around. I'm just going to show you how I have mine. And locate your pocket.
Okay.
That's generally how a lot of us hold our stuff. You can have it however you like it, but it's preferred to try to keep all the essential stuff that you will need on your belt.
Gotcha.
So pretty much the reason why watching the government radios at the bottom is so that you don't really have to use them all the time like you do everything else, so you reserve the top part for needed stuff. But, you are good. Let me do something real quick, and I'm finding my locker. You can also access your locker from inside or from the back of any vehicle.
Oh shit, how about that?
All right, I put my money in there so it doesn't get stolen. Make sure doors are locked. Alrighty. Now we are going to go to the yard. So, do you know the difference between the 77 and 78s and 13 Bravos and 13 Alpha?
Yes.
Can you state them before we go through?
13 Alpha is for if you're down due to a weapon or some type of emergency. 1078 is also an emergency, need backup, like you're being shivved. 77 is a non-emergency backup, and 13 Bravo is non-emergency that you're down, like in life of punching you.
This is the point of no return. Once we enter through this gate, there's no stopping inmates from declaring an attack on us.
That's encouraging.
Alrighty. Welcome to Gen Pop. In here, you're going to have the ruthless, the non-violence, and crazies in here. We have 5150s, we have violent and non-violent lifers, and or sometimes we have holds or huts. When a civilian is put up here on a hold, it means that they're waiting for paperwork to process. So they can do like a search or what.
Way back when.
at the casino.
Yeah.
Me and
This is the
Abner?
cafeteria.
Yes.
Because if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
and I tend to remember correctly, you did.
Yeah.
And I've always respected you ever since that. I appreciate
That's the pack table on the left. But this is the outdoor eating area. This is where when we go on lockdown, we are able to put inmates. And so once they come in here, we'll lock the gate so that they can't get out until we conclude everything is safe. This is the infirmary, which is where we'll take, I work sometimes because I'm a 52.
See about getting a new wheelchair. This one's gonna rust off soon, and I'm gonna be here another like 26 years. So,
Yeah. How's your bank looking?
perfectly fine. I ate the fine and have left it over.
I saw the verdict and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's the Grayson was personally compromised, and it's still better than Sophia McMoo getting on the stand to say that I was too brain damaged to be redeemed and should be put to death.
Oh.
So spread the news. Sophia McMoo thinks if you're too brain damaged, you should be killed.
Let me see if Riv is on duty. Also, this is Peter Von Karma. He is the Day 1 cadet.
Hey there, kiddo.
Hello.
Peter, this is Balto Connolly. He is a former DOC guard and doctor and a
Not guard.
disgrace.
I never did any guard work. What? Did you just call me a disgrace?
Everybody calls you a disgrace.
That's fucked up. Wait, who's
I
calling
know.
me a disgrace lately?
I believe it was. I can't remember, but.
You got a cigarette?
Marcus Redmond.
5.
I don't even
You
know who
got a
that
cigarette?
is. I don't have a cigarette. No, sorry.
I do not have
Okay.
a cigarette, sorry. I can get one in a second.
Alright.
Peter, you want to go into the reception, go to my locker and grab a cigarette?
You walking?
713.
Yep.
Nope.
All right, listen, Mr. Mel Bitchenknocker,
That's okay.
whatever the fuck your name is, I apologize for coming at you like that, but I'm still a fucking man. Here's a Slurpee.
Seven, 1, 3.
Presumably because of my age. Not gonna sit here and demand respect like some sort of authoritarian fucking prick. But I recommend that you show me some respect. That's
All right, respect is earned. I appreciate it, and I respect your gangster.
Yeah, alright. Let me get out of here.
Yeah, me too, but I might be like this motherfucker, Hot Wheels leading the way over here in prison, never getting the fuck out. You might as well get yourself a track in this bitch, motherfucker.
Yeah, I killed one of the higher ranking park rangers, and as terms for my parole, a park ranger has to sit on my parole board. So
Yeah, he got fucked. I at least just get a parole board of a judge. He has to convince
Yeah.
a park ranger that he's remorseful.
for killing one
I
of
got
their
terrorism
brothers.
for fucking pulling a knife out in the hospital while other people shot.
Mm.
Yo,
Yep.
Shio, thanks so much for 27 months. Welcome on
Terrorist.
back, my friend. How the hell are you?
Yep, I guess so. I mean, you could be a terrorism farting in the hospital nowadays. I swear to God, if I ever get out here, I ain't never going to fucking hospital again.
You go to grandma's.
That's what I'm doing. I ain't never going to fucking hospital.
She's still alive, Grandma?
Yeah, she down at the fun house. She chilling. She got a
What?
fat
The
ass.
what?
I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker.
She's
The
at
fun
the,
house.
she's at the what?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Me and the clowns be running that shit, motherfucker.
Jesus.
Mr. Chatter, yeah. It's a clown fun house. When you get there, this big ass motherfucking clown on the side.
I don't know that I ever expected the clowns to be running from running anything other than away.
Nah, motherfucker, they
Me.
running in. They be fighting hard, motherfucker, fighting CG every day.
Oh, wow.
We done beat the shit out of Mr. K earlier.
Doing what?
And Brownie.
How about?
Much
Doing
earlier.
okay?
Wait,
Oh, that's fine. That
wait,
one's
never
fine.
mind. That's not my memories. Never mind. I gotta go.
Did you give him the cigarette?
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm gonna just drop it on the ground for you.
Oh, thank you.
What you want to put it in your pocket?
Appreciate Ah, it's fine. Just do whatever.
Drop it on the ground right there for you.
Thank you.
All right, Plato. Riv is going to talk to the doctors and see if he can get one for you.
All right. As for Redmond or whoever the fuck, I don't care. I don't even know who that is.
He used to be 766.
And now he's
A cadet again.
talk about a disgrace. I think you might be looking in the mirror.
I don't think you're a disgrace.
I think I left both my government jobs on good terms.
I mean, to be fair, you were technically banned from being on Bolingbroke's property, except for investigation, or here if you
True,
really
but-
needed badly.
The person who did that then proceeded to take a flight out of the city forever the next week. So I don't think that opinion very much matters.
Yeah. Also, Sebastian got away free.
Oh, I know. Bundy couldn't perform in the courtroom. Longest closing in literal city history, and he still couldn't even do it.
Doctors are apparently on their way with a wheelchair.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll give you guys this one, because I don't need two. And then I'll just keep the new one, and that should get me through to my parole hearing.
Rose is awake.
Who's awake?
Who else is awake?
I've only seen Jesperson and Rickenbacker. And
Oh.
Ratchet.
You know how I was talking about 5150, Peter?
Mm-hmm.
He's our 5150.
He's not
Great.
5150. He's just here because he fucked up his parole hearing.
Oh no, originally was put up here because of his crimes, which is why he's considered a 5150. Hi, Kenneth. Are you going to the cafeteria? Awesome. Okay. Anyways, all right, come on. Marco? Okay. So as you already saw, that is the back side of the infirmary, which is where you can access your locker and any of the shared. Come here. This is a area where you can access the lockdown button. This will alert PD that we're going on lockdown. Do not press it, please. Do not. It also emits a siren-like tone, and it will tell them lockdown, and everybody get to their required locations, which, as I told you, was the outdoor eating area. This is to the infirmary side of it. This is a laboratory where we run samples or different situations, and we also store certain equipment in here so that they're not easily accessible by people that are in there. This is the surgery room where the doctors and nurses will tend to work, or we also have an on-call doctor who is basically a tattoo artist, and he will patch you up right here, or if you have eyebrow issues or hair issues, he will set you up here. This is the bedding area where we will take everybody that is down and that needs to be put in infirmary, where we can do needed medical procedures on them. All right. I showed you infirmary before I showed you another, so let's move on. Oh, also, if you look at this roster right here at the counter, it will actually tell you who is currently sent up here. So as you can see, we have Dagger, Jurgen D, Kenneth Jesperson, Kenneth Shurkins, and Mr. Ratchet, Mel Rickenberg, and Balto Connolly. One is a temp, the rest are either on hold or on the hut or here permanently. Cell block 7 is to the left, has a main one where all lifers and temps will wake up. Cell block 6 is to the right of it. That is where they can go hang out and all that, because let's check on this side because it feels like we're trying to go up a staircase. In cell block 7, there is on the top floor, there is a room that we can access only because it has functions that we have access to. Bottom floor, there's a weight room for the lifers or the temps to use if they want to get strong. So block 6, top floor is the library or the chilling area where they can just pretty much play pool, read a book, or just lounge around. And the bottom floor of it has the computer lab. I'm still waiting for a text rib.
It's all good. Yeah, I use 6 to watch Bluey on the big screen. It's fantastic.
A man of culture, man of culture.
Thank
Just
God
say
someone else
Glee?
gets it. No, Bluey.
Have you not seen Bluey?
It's an
No.
Australian kids show. It's one of those really simple cartoons, you know, where it's in a world where dogs are in place of people, and like the kids are the main characters, and they go through like everyday challenges and shit, and it teaches you coping skills and feelings and shit. It's cute, but it's the animation is really good. The voice acting is really
Hey, do you
good.
see
And
the wheelchairs
with the start
arrived?
of the second season, they started slipping a lot
Or
more.
where is it? Visitation,
response.
reference
Still so good.
311. All right.
It's still good.
Swapping back.
Oh no, it even got better in the
Go for
second
it, thank
season
you.
because then they started putting in little jokes that the adults could understand and appreciate as well.
The animation's good as well. I don't know. I just get stoned and fucking watch it.
It's great. There's 7-minute episodes and it requires like 10% brain power to watch. It's great.
I'm still working through season 1.
He's stabbed! There's blood everywhere! There's blood everywhere!
Chatter?
Help! Please help!
He's bleeding!
The guy in the wheelchair stabbed him.
Guy in wheelchair.
Yep, not the neon tiger, the other one. His name's the Smiley. He was in a wheelchair with a knife. Ken, it was Ken.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he had a wheelchair.
Yeah, I think he stole it. Because then I saw him run around the corner.
All right, let's take a look at your injuries.
All right, shit.
All right, let me go ahead and pack that stab wound, and I'll get you into infirmary.
Ratchet, are you gonna be okay?
I like pain. Fuck you.
All right,
Get your slush.
get into infirmary.
No, I didn't want to reload. Shit.
All right, Mr. Ratchet. I'm going to check to see if the blade is still inside you.
And this is because you're medical certified, right?
This is because I'm medically certified.
So I don't gotta worry about, digging around stab wounds and shit.
But you will have to help sometimes with like common ice pack issues or covering up stitches and all.
Pick my ass up.
Does it feel
I'm a
like
man.
the knife is still in you?
No, motherfucker.
Alright.
It was a light stab, but it fucking hurt.
I'm going to go ahead and stitch up the wound, and
Yeah.
after administering lidocaine, I'm going to go ahead.
Sorry.
Damn it, Mr. Ratchet. Are you on cocaine again?
No. I used it all before my court case.
Alrighty. I'm going to cover this up with antibacterial cream and cover it with a bandage, and I'm going to help you up. How are you feeling? Okay. Mr. Ratchet, how are you feeling?
Fucking hurt like a motherfucker stabbed me in the back.
Yeah, it's going to do that.
Ah.
So, who stabbed you?
I don't fucking know. You stabbed me in the back. I can't see through the back of my eyes, motherfucker. Ah.
Do you have a knife
All
on
I
you
wanna
that I need
say-
to be aware of?
No, I do not.
Do you mind if I search you just to be sure?
Nigga, hostages in the visitation room! Hostages in the visitation room!
There's what? Oh,
Ah!
sorry, Cheddar.
Ah!
wanted me to do,
No, my
man.
fight for me!
Sorry, Cheddar. I didn't mean to.
There is hostages in visitation!
All right,
Ooh, we
Chatterbox,
got a
I'm
bad
coming.
limp. Ooh.
What is happening?
Peter, keep up.
Damn, you look.
I'm not going any further.
All right.
Hello.
I was just told there was a fucking hostage in here. What the fuck?
Oh no, we're doctors. We're delivering a wheelchair.
We have a hostage wheelchair. How much are you willing to offer for the wheelchair hostage?
It
like
can't be
putting
lower than
it over
200k.
again.
Take 500 from me. I'll
Who is the
500K.
patient?
got 500k.
Perfect. I'll take it in my pocket right now.
I have 500 I can give you.
500k. Perfect.
Can we have the name of the patient?
Alto Connolly.
Do they have access to their phone to be charged?
No.
And who can we charge for the wheelchair? 1500.
You're going to charge Comarkin.
Affirmative. 1 second. State ID number.
11490. I've seen you guys before.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ludwig Guile. What's your name, sir?
I am Comarkin.
To meet you, Mr. Markin, correct?
Let's do a hostage exchange for money. Payment has been transferred. You may give them the hostage. Dr. Emerson.
Yes, I will do that. Here's the hostage.
And no sudden movements.
Don't take it too fast.
We need free passage.
You guys are good to go. Nice seeing you guys.
Don't chase us.
We're not.
Have a good night.
You too. See you guys soon.
Oh, we're not chasing? Oh, okay.
I love the hospital. Oh, that's funny. Now Balto owes me money.
You're not listening. Listen. The way the city works.
What you're
No.
saying is dumb.
Because you don't pay attention to the law. The way the city works, they go based off of what the actual.
I never met Pillbot. That's fucking hysterical.
Balto, you owe me 1800.
What the fuck happened?
Ooh, is that my new wheelchair?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah. All right, I traded you 1 broken wheelchair for a new wheelchair. Thank you.
No problem. You owe me 1800.
Wheelchairs break?
1800. I don't know how you expect me to pay you. I don't have cash.
I mean, you're out. I will take
Okay,
the money.
yeah, that we can do it that way.
As for a matter of fact, I am going to write it down in a note that you owe me money. How do you spell your last name?
CONNELLY.
I can't believe I'm in so much debt. Did he take my vehicle back?
CONNLLY?
Did he take my vehicle back?
No,
I'm in an insane amount of debt.
CONNELLY. Connolly.
Sorry.
Oh. I still have phone calls. Is visitation safe now?
Yeah, it's safe.
I'm gonna go make a couple phone calls to my kids, and then I think I'm gonna call it.
The hostage was actually your wheelchair. That was the hostage.
Oh, I had a headache in there earlier. That's probably he probably found the one I fell out of.
Was an actual hostage situation? What the fuck?
Yeah, his wheelchair was taken hostage.
Oh shit.
We had to pay 1,800 to get it back.
Huh.
All right, I'm gonna go call my kids. I might hang out for a little bit after that, but then I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Right.
Good luck on the job, cadet. Thank you for the wheelchair.
Are you a cadet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. You remind me of somebody.
Is that a good thing?
I mean, it is probably a good thing, maybe, depending on how you feel about this person.
Who's this
Can
person?
you guess? Can you guess who I think you kind of look like?
No clue.
Flop Dugong.
Don't think I've had the pleasure.
Oh, okay. Well, you kind of remind me of him a little bit.
That's mean.
What do you mean? That's not mean. Flop Dugong is a good dude.
He's a good dude, but he has very, very weird flags.
Weird flag? What do you mean, weird flags?
He has red flags that kind of show.
Oh, I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, that doesn't, it goes without saying, But, I mean, I don't know, so far, my first impression of you, but what's your name?
I'm Peter Von Karma.
Peter Von Carmine?
Von Karma.
Von Karma, okay.
Yes.
Seems like so far you seem like a much more calm version of him.
I don't know. What do you think, Cole?
I've not had really much interactions with Flop. But
I've
you
had
are a lot.
history
you're-
with him, for sure.
Like I said, you are a very calm person for him. You really are.
I smoke a lot of weed. Not on duty, obviously, but that does help.
Okay.
So wait, did you just start?
What?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Thought he was asking if I just started weed.
Well, I mean, hey, I mean, that's a legit question too. If you just started weed,
Nah,
your life will
no.
your life will change forever.
No, my husband got me into that a couple years ago.
Oh, I see. I was much of a weed man myself, but
I wasn't either, but my husband introduced me to the great world of edibles, and then I enjoy the action of smoking, even though it's gonna kill me one day. Something else will probably kill me first in this line of duty.
I mean, the odds of it killing you one day are probably very slim. I mean, there are some people who, would report that, it actually extends life depending on who you are. So, maybe you'll be one of those, just consumes copious amounts of garbage and somehow lives to be 100.
That'd be the dream. I mean, I've been in this field line of work for, God, 6 years now, so I've seen a lot of shit already, so I know something's gonna take me out before it gets to me.
Most likely, especially in this city.
Yeah.
Well, good to meet you. I'm Kenneth.
Pleasure.
And hopefully you stay.
Do we have a high turnover rate here?
I mean, lately it feels that way.
In the last week, we fired 3 corrections officers.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but how many of them were cadets?
None.
Oh, then there you go. Then maybe you're safe.
Well,
I got a chance.
Cadets that don't come around for a while, yeah, we'll let them go. But
I mean, yeah, that goes without saying.
But major terminations have been corporals, lieutenants, and senior officers. I need to finish the day one with him.
All right. Well, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I'll see you around, kid.
Yep.
Alrighty. So yeah, Bob Ford, who was one of our corporals or sergeants, was let go. Yui Ishida, who was our senior officer, was let go. Another corrections officer was let go, and another lieutenant left on his own terms. But pretty much, we don't have a very high turnover rate, but we do have a turnover rate.
You're gonna have a turnover rate anyway, though.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, cell block 4, which is all the way up ahead, is our ADSEG, which is advanced segregation, where we put inmates that are very bad and don't want to follow rules. This is our outdoor garden, where lifers who wish to grow crops like cucumbers, carrots, sunflowers, and whatnot can do. And with this gate, I will let you know, it's not like another door where if you open one, the other one does not. So you have to make sure you lock that one that you open.
Okay.
This is our south box, or our south box tower, sorry. I will go ahead and grab you, so we both don't have to fight with this. Because the button for the elevator is hidden in the portion where it's hard to get to. This is our south box tower. We have eyes on the yard. We like to jump up here so we actually can see out the windows. But right there, that PC tower right here is our other lockdown position. Because of the fact that we have to basically sometimes be up here. And if something happens, we can lock down location. Over here, you can access your locker as well to grab your gun and all that. Don't grab it because we're going back down in the yard. We're not going down quick. We're going to travel this real quick. Sorry. So like I was talking about our scrapyard, the scrapyard is to our back left. That's where any inmate, temp, or lifer can go and get scrap. They can only have 50 scrap of each, otherwise it's considered contraband. Over here is going to be our skate park, like I showed you on the building 3. This is where basically we can take, if we have enough guards on duty, we can take inmates over here and they can bike. I don't really like doing it because, as you can see, if we don't have enough corrections officer to sit on that tower over there, that staircase over there, or around here, they can bike up on the roof and get all that way, or basically take the staircase up the roof and down the other one and ride around the exterior part of the prison, as they can't get out because there's a big fence.
Gotcha.
So if they leave this part or Gen Pop, that is considered escaping Gen Pop, and that is felony trespassing.
Interesting.
Right under us is the gate to motor pool. I walk too slow for you, don't I?
Pardon?
I walk way too slow for you, don't I?
You do. You really do.
Catwalks do travel quite a bit of lengths. We can go all the way to past the cafeteria and be on catwalks, or we can take the catwalks to other parts of the yard as well. If you look at the door here, you should see an elevator. We're gonna go down to a prison yard. Huh. Rip PD. The only cell block that we have that we cannot use is cell block 5, 3, 2, and 1. As those
5,
are
3,
sealed
2,
off.
1.
As said, there's 2 entry points. There's the gate to the left, which we can use the vehicle to get into Gen Pop with or out of Gen Pop with. And there's the ped gate right here on this side. All these electrical boxes, lifers can go and repair to get their time reduced. And basically, it's good behavior making sure we have power. I want to back up. 3 + 1 is entering EdSec. Locked. I wonder if anybody never actually opened it. They're in the door.
Oh.
This is EdSec. This is where very bad inmates that are going to stay in here for the rest of the day can go in these rooms and sleep it off. There's another gym area where they can work out, and there's a pool area for them to play pool.
Gotcha.
In here, you can't tase, shoot, or do anything for a matter. You can probably hit them with a flashlight, but that is it.
Oh, interesting.
We
Guess
are
better.
trying to get that fixed. Yeah, we're trying to get it fixed as soon as we... Let's not lock these doors and leave it unlocked. We're supposed to have them unlocked every storm because they automatically come locked. Local DOC guards really do not like the storm, so they hide in there. But with the scrapyard, it is generally supposed to be from dawn to dusk. Or dusk to dawn, sorry. And this is where lifers can get, or temps can basically work on separating bricks, tires, rubble, anything. I don't know why they're in here doing that here, but it's whatever.
I think I worked on a similar script before.
At this point, this is the end of your day 1.
Okay, cool. So I just kind of hop in cadet queue whenever.
Yep, you hop in cadet queue and an FTO will pull you. I am most of the time on duty after 12 p.m. Mountain Los Angeles time.
Okay.
12, sorry, not 12 p.m., 12 a.m. But there's other FTOs like Alan Chudensky, who is an NA FTO. I on certain days am a NA, AU, and possibly sometimes EU FTO.
Gotcha.
You want to stay on duty longer, or are you planning something else?
I'm heading out.
Okay, not an issue. Let's go ahead and walk. But yeah. From here, try to study your SOPs when you're not on duty. Try to study the roster because we'll ask you questions off the roster. Focus a lot on the solo cadets and up. Their name, their ranks, their badge numbers, and some of their certs. SOPs are a big one also to study because there's a lot of questions on there that the NEFTO will ask throughout the remainder of your cadet phase. And from there, we will gauge how well you're picking up on information.
Gotcha. Okay.
So trade is don't let the lifers get to you.
I never do.
I mean, in terms of don't let them bring you down and all that because they're just trying to they're just trying to do their own thing. But you can see I got my hair dyed by a lifer because I had two choices.
I don't fucking know. They're trying to not get some charges.
Oh, girl, please. They did the same thing as us.
You want are you gonna need a ride back to Harmony Motel?
Yeah, probably.
All right. The 1-3 plus 1 is exiting Gym Pop. Any questions you have for me, Peter?
Not at this time.
I'm over here.
I know. I was doing something.
Oh.
Grabbing a photo for reference.
And that's an issue that is known, Peter. When you go to do certain stuff, you will accidentally cuff them.
I guess I didn't put my hoodie in the locker.
Did you put all your equipment away in your locker?
Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that here. I was gonna go to the other lockers.
locker you can access here in the armory and the airlock between Visitation and the Gem Pop towers and the South Box Tower, infirmary, and vehicles. That's pretty much it. And FCT.
Gotcha.
Do me a favor, come here. I'm gonna put this on you. You know what? I'm gonna toss that. Did you get it?
Nope. I like how he smashed the mirror.
Oh, there goes 3K.
Oh, it's okay. I still got a K left. It'll get me through.
I wish there was a way to pick it up.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
All right. I'll give you a ride over to Harmony. Prepare as I'm going to go.
I kept thinking about clocking on for a minute. I don't know what that was about.
Also, make sure to leave dispatch.
Oh, yes.
Is 76 to Harmony. Shit. Okay. I jumped the gun and forgot to tell you to stay on it.
Oh. You stay on pretty much till you're asleep.
Sometimes. I'll drop you off here since I need to get this repaired. I'm probably not gonna get paid for your day one because I couldn't grab the picture of the dispatch.
Ah, shit. Do you want me to join real quick?
It won't matter because it would have to show how long you were on duty with me.
Ah, shit. Well, I'll vouch if worst comes to worst.
It's fine. You just get a good night's rest, and I'll see you next time.
I'll be around.
Oh, it's TS. Never mind.
That was fun. Train's always a little bit boring. This is what we wanted, because this is what we get. But no, that was fun. Who's streaming? Let's go raid somebody. I gotta wake up early in the morning. Oh, sorry, I'd stay on. I gotta wake up early. I gotta wake up at 7. So like in 7 hours pretty much. Let's go raid this guy. He looks fun. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're going to go ahead and drop a rate of Fat Pally here, another NoPixel streamer. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and find all those links down below because the bot ain't working. I'll be back. Make sure you guys are in the Discord and you guys are aware of what's happening, what's going on, and I'll see you guys around. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be hanging out in Discord for a little bit afterwards, so if you guys need anything, let me know. But until next time, guys, as always, keep on vibing. Have a great night, guys. Be safe, be kind, and love each other.